Okay, so after the last few videos that I posted, I got some interesting feedback from folks online, and I've decided that I'm going to give a go to making a learning to fly line of sight video. And in this video, I'm just going to talk about really kind of motivation. This is basically just an introduction. I kind of want to ask you what you want to see out of a series, and if I don't get any feedback, which I'm not really expecting, then I'll go after what I think is the right thing to do. But basically, I kind of wanted to point out that you want to build the right quad to do this with. When I first started, I was using brushed quads to do this, and honestly, I was doing it over pavement, which is pretty obviously a dumb thing to do. But it's what I was doing, and I broke a lot of stuff. And breaking stuff equals not flying, and not flying equals not getting better. And so, you kind of want to think about that when you're building something to learn. That's the first thing. Second thing is, this is a hard skill to learn, right? And so any skill that's hard to learn takes time. And so if, you kind of basically don't want to get down on yourself while you're learning, right? It takes time. And in kind of the last video I made, I kind of alluded to it being brain candy, which kind of brings me to my next point. Is I've kind of gotten to the place in my progression, which, listen, I don't think I'm great at all. I'm very aware of the people who are great, and I know kind of where I'm at. But I've gotten to the place in my progression where it really is kind of like brain candy. And I equate that to a couple of times in my life I've studied left brain, right brain thinking. And I really think that, when you start learning to fly line of sight, you're basically using all your left brain. And it's very analytical, thinking through the maneuvers, where the front is, and eventually, pretty quick actually, you get to the place where your left brain starts to disengage and your right brain starts to take over, and that's where, to me, it really starts to get fun. And for that matter, right, like I'm taxing my brain right now because I'm asking my left brain to talk, I'm asking my right brain to fly, interpret what is going on with this crazy thing. And so I guess I basically want to say, like, it's going to take some time.
3 minutes.
There'll be some frustration, but fight through that frustration, because the payoff is actually a lot of fun. And so I'll follow up. I kind of just really want to see how the stick cam works, and how this cam on my head works. I'm switching it up a little bit to see if I can actually make a video that doesn't suck. And then the next one, I'll kind of go into some basic maneuvers, and I'll talk about, right, so if you look at the quad now, you can see I've got green props on the front, blue props on the back, so that I can tell orientation of the quad, and that helps quite a bit. And this is kind of my go-to maneuver to see where I'm at, just basically like a power loop. But I kind of know when I pull back on the stick, it basically recenters me. And
4 minutes.
And I have flown too long on this battery, so I'm going to stop. And but definitely for sure, tell me if there's things that, I'm going to hit myself in the face. Tell me if there's things that you want. There's things, the quad mover move, there you go. If there's things that you want to see or ideas that you want me to talk about, definitely let me know. And should be a fun process. And that's it. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.